You want to turn your head, and when you do, you feel the pull. You avoid it more and more, but you actually need this mobility, even just to back out of a parking space. Otherwise, you're always turning your whole body, then it's time to act. I'll show you some simple exercises today that can help you move your neck more freely right from the start. You can join in right away, so we're keeping the exercises easy to follow along. Before I show you the exercises, let's quickly look at why you might not be able to turn your head in the first place. The simplest explanation, you just never turn it. And because of that, the neck keeps getting more and more tense, starting with our excessive sitting and everything else that happens in daily life. It gets tighter and tighter, and at some point you notice, oh, now I can't even turn a little bit. You would have noticed long before that you can no longer reach the full 90-degree range, but it's something that's rarely ever tested or checked. And then eventually comes the previously mentioned parking space, and you realize now I can't even turn my head around anymore. Simply not moving enough leads to muscle shortening, the tension increases, and at some point a limit is crossed, and then you notice it. But just as it can go down the wrong path, into a negative spiral, you can also reverse it. By stretching what has become too short, we can restore mobility and become flexible again. So for the first exercise, I should do what I always do, sit on a chair and sit up straight. Pull your shoulder down and bend your left elbow. And now, attention, turn your head 45 degrees to the left, but without twisting your torso, just the head. Then place your right hand on the back of your head. 45 degrees is a bit more turned, Ina, about like this. And now pull the head forward and down to the right, aiming toward the right knee. Lower the left shoulder down as well. Now you'll feel it on the left side of your neck. You'll feel something happening there. It's starting to tighten. We need to keep this position longer. We even call this strand, the one you're feeling there, the migraine strand. That's because migraine tension originates in this area where people first feel the discomfort. From there, it often develops into headaches or even full migraines. That's why it's important to keep this strand nice and flexible and to train it regularly. Pull the shoulder down gently. You'll feel when you pull the shoulder down, it instantly gets more intense. Now find the intensity level you can still comfortably manage without pushing yourself too much further. It has to be just a comfortable pain, but a noticeable pull is already a significant pain, but a positive one. Keep pulling it in, and don't round your back either. Sometimes when pulling, you might feel like rounding your back. You have to avoid that because it would make the stretch less effective. You would actually be avoiding the stretch. That's why pull further inward. Also remember to breathe deeply in and out. And you can feel it when the tension eases up, you just pull a bit more. You always maintain that intensity level we refer to as 7.5 during the exercise. 8 means it becomes negative, 7.5 is still just on the positive side. And then press your head back up and to the left. That's where the strand tightens. And that's exactly where we need to bring in strength. So the strand isn't just flexible, but also strong. But also supports the head effectively, giving it strength, solid stability, and other benefits. Let's say a flexible stabilization, and then release and pull down once more. And again, you pull against the resistance, release, pull down further, and just do it in a way that still feels comfortable for you, because that's the cervical spine we're working with. We need to really tune into it and feel it deeply, and again, you tense against it. Then release once more and pull down further. And now stay in that position while your right hand releases its grip. Do you feel that sensation? You can actively do that as well. And now the muscles are learning to communicate with each other again. Where's the flexibility? Where's the strength? How do you best position yourself? Now pull the right temple toward the right knee gently, and then come back out, feel into it. And now you notice, oh, it's a little bit one-sided. Of course. Because now you feel the change. If you didn't feel one-sided, you wouldn't have created any noticeable or tangible effect. But the greater the effectiveness, the more you think, oh, now I'm missing the other side, and that's why we're addressing it now. Pull your right shoulder down really nice and low. Move your head 45 degrees to the right where the shoulder is pulled down and hold that position. Move your left hand over your head again, slightly back. Gently pull your left temple towards your left knee, keeping the stretch comfortable and controlled. And then you feel the tension on the right side at the back. Release it on the left. Same exercise as before, now focus on the right side. And pull it. Further in the direction forward, down, and to the left. Keep the shoulder pulled deeply down. Keep your back straight. And enjoy it, and feel how it slowly releases, how the muscles and fascia gently give way. And you notice it by feeling the tension lessen. So when you sense the pull easing up, slowly and gently go a bit deeper into the stretch position. So it pulls again, staying within a comfortable and manageable level of pain. That's precisely the limit we aim to hit every single time, because that's where the effectiveness reaches its absolute maximum potential. And now we can gradually begin with the strength training on this side. At this point, you'll pull your head up and back to the right using your own muscle strength, engaging the targeted muscles effectively. Relax once more, and you'll notice, oh, now there's a bit more space again. You can deepen into the stretch further. Keep your back nice and straight as you pull back, up, and slightly to the right again. And release and ease deeper into the stretch. And once again, pull back, up, and slightly to the right. Keep your shoulders pulled down, low, and make sure your back stays perfectly straight. Release and gently move forward, down, and to the left, easing deeper into the stretch. During this specific moment, gently lift your hands from your head, keep your head actively positioned like this, and intentionally pull your left temple closer to your left knee. Keep your back completely straight during this, and then come back out, move around a bit more freely, and take a moment to really feel into it. I bet it already feels different because I know how effective this exercise is. Okay, now we'll do the second exercise, and this one involves rotation. Let's dive in. Look, turn your head to the left. Then with your right hand, reach for the top left side of your head, kind of from the side a little. And with your left hand, gently touch your right temple. Now gently use your left hand to pull your head toward the left side while guiding it in the same direction with your right hand. But keep your torso straight, so you're gently pulling further in that direction where you can't even look anymore, maintaining a steady and controlled movement throughout. So logically, now the exact tension might be triggered that you feel when you're trying to get out of the parking spot and you just can't quite manage it properly. And that's precisely what we're focusing on right now. And if you trigger that tension, it means you're practicing exactly as you should. Because precisely the strand that's too short is now being stretched. And you take a deep breath in, and during the exhale, you intensify it a bit. Do it gently and carefully, taking your time and staying mindful. Avoid any sudden or jerky movements. Gradually increase the stretch so it still feels just right and comfortable, okay? Breathe slowly and deeply. That gets your parasympathetic nervous system going, and it promotes relaxation. Vagus nerve, maybe you've heard of it, becomes more and more relaxed, and that of course helps the muscles to give in. And now we're also doing our rotation training here. Now we're keeping the head in the exact same position, but you're attempting to turn it toward the right side. But the hands won't let you, they're actively blocking it. Now relax, and then turn a little further to the left side. And again, you want to turn it to the right. Very gently, feel into it deeply. Stay positive. Remain in that good kind of discomfort zone. Relax and turn a bit further to the left. And once again, you're trying to turn back towards the right, but your hands are holding the head firmly in place. And let it go loose and turn it a bit further to the left. Then you release your hands completely. And now actively turn your head to the left side. Actively turn to the left, and even more, really push yourself hard now. Then slowly and gently bring your gaze back to the front. And just like before, you notice now, the other side absolutely has to be done now. And that's why we're doing it right away. Now turn your head to the right. Okay? Reach with your left hand behind your right occiput. And with your right hand to your left temple. And turn your head to the right, nice and gently, nice and slow. Take your time. Almost said pleasurably, didn't I? Remember, stay just within the pain comfort zone, but gradually increase the intensity. Very good. Nice breathing. Deep inhale, deep exhale is exactly what we need. Now let's wait a moment until the muscles and fascia start to relax and give in. We mentioned earlier that it takes about 30 seconds before it starts. Very gently, try to go a little further each time. And hold this stretching pain at about a 7.5. You might know the VAS scale, that pain rating scale, that therapists frequently use to help you determine the intensity of your pain level. And now you're estimating it as well and stay around a 7.5 approximately. And even now you want to rotate against it. You want to turn left, but you're holding on tightly. Maintain a strong grip, with your head making sure it stays completely still. Try to turn it, but keep it firmly in position. Then release and gently move in a bit more, using just a soft and careful approach. And again, you want to turn it to the left. Ease up a bit and go a little further in. And again to the left. Ease up slightly and move a bit further inward. Now release the tension and actively turn your head to the side with control. Turn inward, you at home too. Gently rotate your head. Keep turning it, continue smoothly, then slowly ease back out of the position. Move to the left, then to the right, balancing it out a bit. It's naturally quite challenging now because when you turn to the right, the muscles that are really short have to stretch again when you turn to the left, and vice versa. This is a sort of compensating movement. And now I've got a very special trick for you. Grab a few books, or if you already have it, our neck hero, lie down on your back. Head over here, please. You could also try placing a pot holder or a folded towel on top of the books to make it a bit more comfortable for you. And now you lie down on the neck support or the books that serve as a neck support, allowing the head to move into a comfortable flexion, because now everything at the back, which also restricts and significantly hinders the rotation, starts to give way nicely and you gradually move a bit further forward. And here we also have the situation again that we can relax and let gravity sink us in further and further, allowing the muscles to release tension and the body to naturally adjust to the position with ease. Warning, risk of falling asleep on the on the neck hero. That's the neck hero. And now you can do something else. That's probably not quite as easy to manage with books. But here, it's specifically designed with this curved shape. Ina, turn your head to the left a little bit. And then back to the right again. Now we're incorporating exactly this turning motion which we want to develop. Beneath the resting back of the head area. That means the muscles involved in the rotation are now being nicely relaxed by the pressure of the neck hero, which has this soft edge against the skull. And if you now notice a specific spot, it's a sign that the tension is releasing. If you find a spot that's particularly sensitive, just stay there. That means we've essentially incorporated a rolling massage and included the osteopressure technique. This pressing on the bone to relax the muscles. All right? Continue to enjoy it fully. And definitely do this exercise every day. Then you'll notice that you can turn your head better and better. That's the goal. And then we'll meet again next week. Next Saturday, we'll do a short mini routine. Neck, back, knees, look forward to it. I'm looking forward to seeing you too.